Hi everyone, Nasky Davos here. Welcome to this video. So I want to share with you one of the most frequent mistakes I see people making when quitting smoking. This is a small mistake, but it's a sneaky mistake and it can full on sabotage your success and you don't even know it's happening. So a few years ago, there was a lady, let's call her Mary for the purposes of this video, and she joined our CBQ Method Facebook group and she shared that she's quitting smoking today, on that day, because it's her mother's birthday who had passed away. And her mom was asking her to quit smoking all her life, so in her honor, she was choosing her birthday as the quit date. And she was excited and she knew it was time for her to quit smoking. So the community cheered her on, gave her advice, and then a few days later, Mary shared that she actually wasn't able to quit smoking and something happened that made her have to postpone, but she was going to choose another quit date, which was her son's birthday 2 weeks from that point. So she did that and she was excited. She really wanted to be smoke-free. But a few days after that day, again, she shared that she was able to remain smoke-free for 24 hours and her cravings were strong and she missed smoking, but she was going to try again and she chose 2/2/22 as her quit date, the 2nd of February 2022, a very popular quit date at the time. And it was special and it was unique, once in a lifetime kind of quit date, and she was going to choose it and succeed. So a few weeks later, the community checked up on her, asked how she's been doing, and she said she had managed to remain smoke-free for 2 days or 3, but she relapsed. So what was the mistake here? What mistake was Mary making? What caused her to fail? It's not that she wasn't resilient, she was. And it's not that she didn't want to quit smoking, she did. She really wanted it. It takes a lot to have a failed attempt and get back on track and do that again and again. And Mary's story is the story of so many people. It's definitely been my story at times. So what was the mistake? The mistake was that she was focusing too much on the quit date and not at all on how to become a happy non-smoker. The mistake is believing and acting as if the quit date will lead you to success, as if it's the thing, if it's unique enough, if it's significant enough, if it's special enough, it will help you succeed. But it doesn't. And the reason we focus too much on the quit date, it's normal because the quit date, it's something we have full control over. It's tangible. And we think if the date is significant, it can carry the weight of our success. It can make up for the lack of readiness we feel inside. It can make up and move us away from the fear we feel inside about how life without cigarettes is going to be like. We think if the date matters enough, I will not want to lose that date and this will be enough to motivate me. But this doesn't work. This is actually short-term thinking and leads to failure and guilt, because in reality, the success in quitting smoking happens before the quit date and has nothing to do with the numbers of the date. The success, and this is a principle from the CBQ method, that the success is in the preparation. The success happens in the preparation, in the, first of all, the decision to quit smoking, then changing your mindset and your relationship with cigarettes, changing your smoking pattern, your habit, your behavior, how you respond to your triggers, your craving thoughts. Then you have your quit date, and then you condition your smoke-free life so you can protect your success. These are the 4 quit smoking stages of the CBQ method. The quit date is just a point in time where your preparation comes into fruition. It is not what defines or determines or has truly any factor at all in your success. Without preparation, it will not matter how important the date is or how many people you've told about it. It's not going to work. So the mistake is focusing on the quit date at the expense of what really matters, which is everything that happens before the quit date, your preparation in changing your relationship and your mindset around smoking. Now, the other mistake that is related to the quit date, it's not as frequent, but it is very important to talk about, is having no quit date at all. I know there are people out there who advise against setting a quit date. Maybe that's more of an older kind of thinking, a bit more outdated. It's not the way to go about it. Like the quote says, you cannot hit a mark you cannot see. To succeed in your goal of becoming a happy non-smoker, you need to set a mark. That mark, that goal needs to know the what. What are you working towards? Your smoke-free life, being a happy non-smoker, envisioning a future without cigarettes that's compelling. It makes you want to look forward to and walk towards that future. You need to know your why you smoke, why you want to quit smoking. You need to know your how are you going to quit smoking, how are you going to change your mindset and your relationship with cigarettes, like I shared with the 4 quit smoking stages. And you need to know the when, and that is your quit date. What, why, how, and when are essential factors in setting and achieving any goal. And quitting smoking is no different. Without a quit date, that's an artificial deadline. It's very easy to get stuck in the phase of researching and learning and preparing indefinitely. And this is a dangerous place to stay indefinitely in, because you have no guilt, because you're doing something about it. You're working towards your quit, so the guilt of smoking reduces, and you lose that alarm that tells you, hey, you need to be doing something about it, because you have no guilt and you keep on smoking. And that's what makes it a dangerous place. Without the guilt is a signal that you're doing something, you're acting in a way, or you said something, or you did something, depending on the situation, that's not in alignment with your values, with who you feel you truly are inside. So guilt, however horrible it feels, it's an alarm that tells you, hey, you should be working towards it. So removing that alarm, it's risky, it's dangerous. So the way to remove the guilt, the smoking-related guilt, is not by tricking yourself, tricking your mind, or allowing your mind to trick you into an indefinite place and phase of preparation. To remove the guilt, you need to remove the smoking that causes the guilt in the first place. So my suggestion to you is to choose a quit date. If you want it to be a significant and important date, go for it, absolutely. There are many of our members who choose a beautiful quit date that means something to them, and they make their plan around it so they can succeed on that date, and it's beautiful and it's amazing. So choose the quit date you want, but leave enough room and space and time for your preparation to go through the 4 quit smoking stages and change your mindset and change how you think about smoking, what you think it offers you, what it means to you. But at the same time, be flexible. If you're setting a quit date and you're working on your preparation and you see along the way that, hey, I may need a few more days to work on this one thing that I noticed it's stopping me from succeeding, then it's absolutely fine to change your quit date and move it 2-3 days in the future. It's fine, because what matters is the preparation, not the date itself. And if you feel that, oh, but I told everyone in my family that I'm going to quit smoking on that date, and they've heard it all before, and I don't want to tell them that I'm going to change my date and all those things, don't worry about it. Don't worry about it at all. You have the right to make a different decision if you have received more information. Also, if you really worry about what you're going to say to other people, you can give them from the beginning a range. I'm going to quit smoking this week. I'm going to quit smoking this month. You have a specific date on your mind that you can be flexible around. But if this is an issue, give a range. What matters, after all, is your long-term success and happiness. It's not the date itself. And at the end of the day, your quit date will become your special date. So that's it. Let me know in the comments, have you ever made this mistake? And what happened? How was it? I'm looking forward to hearing from you. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time. If you want to quit smoking in a way that's easy, natural, and permanent, then you need to check out the CBQ method. The cognitive behavioral quitting method is based on psychology, and it has helped millions quit smoking and vaping in just 4 steps, in just 4 stages. The 4 stages of the CBQ method reprogram your brain and remove your desire to smoke so you can quit easily and naturally even if you've tried everything but nothing has worked for you, and even if you've been smoking all your life and smoking is all you know. To learn more about the CBQ method and see how it can help you quit smoking for good, go to startcbq.com. This page is for you if you're trying to quit smoking and you want to see how this step-by-step process works, or if you've recently quit but you're struggling. This page will show you how the CBQ can help you and how to get started for free. So go to startcbq.com to learn more, and I'll see you there.